What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna try to have a look at Mafia Definitive Edition. Now, it has a, what do you call it? Little symbol for not knowing if it's compatible or not if we go to game info, but it does say runs on this computer via Steam Play GE Proton 43, so we're gonna try that. That's what I always do on unsupported titles, always run GE Proton. So, now, as long as it actually works, the plan is we'll go through all the settings as we usually do, from the maxed out settings all the way down to the lowest, and then I'll try to find my best playable settings in between at the very end, and also get camera gameplay. So, why don't we go ahead and not waste any more time, hook it up to the capture computer, and see if the thing even launches. We might have another unfortunate game that just refuses to launch no matter what. Hopefully not, but you never know. That's why I do these. So, let's go. Try to hop into the game.
Alright, so for anybody who wants to try this out, here is the Reddit page I was reading. And here's some of the stuff right here. Here's one of the different commands you can try. I would have just put one in, but I didn't know which one is supposed to work. None of them work for me, but maybe one will work for one of you guys, so I still wanted to show you guys. Alright, where's the other guy? I think it was down here a little bit. Oh, there he is, right there. Here's another one right there that you could give a try. Because he said, alright, here that the other one didn't work for him, so he tried this one, and it worked. Anyway, though, let's hop on into the game, or try to anyway. Well, before we try to get into the game, I wanted to show you guys where to put all of that stuff. So, in the launch options, you're going to want to copy and paste that. One of the two commands, or three commands that are on that Reddit page I showed you guys in the beginning. I'll leave a, a little link to that in the description. And then make sure you're on GE Proton 43 or Experimental. I tried both, and they both do different things, as I will show you. But we'll first start with 743, and here's what happens when you try to launch that. So it launches, and then boom, we go right back to the desktop. So just to show you again that it's not a fluke, no matter how many times you try, it'll launch, load, crash. So, we'll try to go over in here real fast. Go back down to our properties, go to our compatibility. Now you can also try Proton Experimental. Now this one gets somewhat, well, one step farther. We get to the launching screen. Eventually it says starting launch like this, and then it eventually does, instead of just insta-crashing, it at least does something. It does this. And it pretty much will sit here indefinitely spinning this little steam cogwheel thing around. I've sat here and plugged the thing in and waited 20 minutes, and it hasn't done a thing. Because I know a couple games I've played in the past, they did actually take like a minute 20 seconds, sat here. Just when I was about ready to quit, they're like, okay, I start. Deathloop being one of them. So, unfortunately, as far as I can tell, even though the game seemed to work 4 months ago for all these guys, just like with Deathloop, I did a gameplay video on it, I played it a bunch, showed you guys it works, and now I'm getting messages that it no longer works anymore. So, that must have been what happened with this one, unfortunately. Maybe it'll work again, so if anybody does get it working or knows how to get it without doing a bunch of rigmarole, like installing GOG or doing a whole bunch of crazy nonsense, just let me know. And then I'll definitely get some gameplay, but until then, unfortunately, this game just doesn't work. Sucks, but that does happen every once in a while. Anyway, though, now let's go wrap this game, or this little, well, not gameplay, but let's go wrap this video up. Even though it's not gameplay, we still have to wrap it up.
Well, unfortunately, guys, it looks like this game no longer works. That's another kind of problem with the Steam Deck. Every once in a while, a game will work at one point and then not work later, because all those guys said that it was working in that Reddit post, but that Reddit post is 4 months old. So apparently something happened between now and then where it does not work anymore. I tried Experimental Proton, as you saw, and GE. GE just causes it to instantly crash the desktop, and then the other one just gives you a loop where it just shows you the little Steam thing, and it'll do that for 20 minutes. I sat there and watched like an entire YouTube video with it just sitting in the background, plugged into the wall so I wouldn't lose a bunch of battery, but never launched, never did anything. So unless somebody knows some way to get this to work, I'm gonna have to call this game broken right now. Does not work. Not technically broken, but but just does not work on Steam Deck, we'll say. For now, maybe something will change in a couple months after this video is posted. Maybe somebody will be able to tell me how they got it to work, if they got it to work without like installing Windows or GOG or anything like that. Because I don't want to go through all that rigmarole. And I don't think a lot of other Steam Deck users want to either. I know it's easy peasy for the real techie like people that are really good at Linux, but for people like me and a bunch of other guys, it's not as easy as it seems. At least at face value. It's probably easy once you get in there, just like with anything. Once you learn it and do it a couple times, it's like, oh, okay, this wasn't so bad. But for now, I don't know what the hell I'm doing for the most part. So that's why I jumped to Reddit. But at least I sit there and try a bunch of stuff in these videos. I don't just go, oh, well, didn't work, fail, and just quit after like trying 2 things. I always like scour the internet and try to figure out a way to get it to work. But sometimes people come in and save me. Like the guy with Fairy Tail. Victor, he came in and saved the day. That was awesome. So now I can play Fairy Tail on my Steam Deck, and so can everyone else thanks to him. Unless they change something later, like they did with this game. But anyway, that's about it for this unfortunate video. But you can't, unfortunately with the Steam Deck, not every game's gonna work. But at least you guys saw this video, so you don't have to waste money on it. If this is your only way to play it, I wouldn't waste the money on it right now. Not until they fix it and actually make it working, if they ever do. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys for this video. I still hope you enjoyed the video, even though it was short and kind of a failure. But hopefully the next one will be a win. We'll see. It's a wild card Steam Deck after all. You never know what it's gonna do. Anyway, until the next video, peace out, guys.